Well, I first met Cyril when I applied to article with him at his firm, and that was in 2006. To my great benefit, he decided to hire me, and I had the opportunity to article under Cyril and then work with him and eventually become his partner at the law office. And we've been working together since 2006.
I think I've known Cyril now for close to 20 years. I initially got to know him through being on the CBA board of directors and council, and then we were both elected to the executive of the Alberta Branch of the Canadian Bar Association, and so I got to know Cyril in a number of different settings.
The reason I decided to support Cyril's nomination for the Distinguished Service Award is because over the years, I have met many good lawyers who exemplify service in our communities. But in meeting all of those people, I discovered that none of them, to my knowledge, had done more than Cyril had done, both in serving the legal profession and the community at large.
When I got invited to Grand Prairie, where he lives, we went out socially into the community. It seemed like everybody knew Cyril, and they all knew him from different places, whether it was a kinsman club or legal activities, and it's then that I started to realize all of the different things that Cyril had been involved in. He doesn't brag about those things. It's something you have to discover about him.
Cyril's involvement in the CBA executive focused largely on access to justice in rural communities, and therefore in his role on the CBA executive, he spent a lot of time making sure that all of the rural communities in the province of Alberta had access to lawyers, and his work has benefited many communities as a result.
There's so few people who are focused on the unique needs of the rural community from a justice perspective. But again, once I got the chance to actually see Cyril in his home environment, that's when I started to understand just how much he brought his professionalism to other aspects of the community.
He took the opportunity to go with his fellow Rotarians to deliver a school bus chock full of medical and other needed supplies to take down to Mazatlan in Mexico. I know that was a long drive, and Cyril spent a significant time behind the wheel of the school bus. The border guards were intrigued by Cyril and his school bus and required him to unload the bus, search it thoroughly, and then let Cyril load the bus back up. Not deterred by this treatment at the border, Cyril dutifully loaded it up and took the bus to Mazatlan and the surrounding areas where the medical supplies were much needed.
Cyril's one of those people that the more you know him, the more you like him. He's easy to like right off the bat. You can tell he's really smart, but he doesn't push that on you. He comes on slowly, and above all else, he's genuine when he talks to you. When I think of the Distinguished Service Award, I would suggest that's exactly the type of lawyer that our profession should be celebrating. It's not just somebody who's a hired gun, but it's somebody who takes what it is they have, their special talents, their special abilities, and contributes more broadly to the community.